Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by FIIpaisa.com and Delta.exchange. And today it was a huge drama and huge volatility. I don't know what to say. And yesterday, that is on Friday night, SGX Nifty closed around 17,000. And today we went to a low of 16,366. That's more than 600 points. Then after going to such a low, then from there a dramatic recovery of nearly 450 points in Nifty. Just imagine 600 point down, 450 point up, all happening in one day. And right now I check SGX Nifty is higher by another 100 points. So that's almost like falling 600 point and shooting up 500 point. So the markets are really hugely volatile. And that's what I said in the morning, better be away from market if you are not a skilled trader. And end of the day, Nifty closed 135 point higher. But out of this 135 point, 50 point came only from Reliance. And probably the crude oil going higher is also one of the reasons, but I don't think that that is the only reason, because the crude oil last time also went up to $105. And in fact, crude oil has been trading much higher for the last 6-7 months, but the Reliance has been underperforming only. But don't know, today maybe short covering, the Reliance shot up, and that was the main reason why index closed about 135 point higher. However, on the downside, the worst performer, HDFC twins, both HDFC Bank and HDFC. And these two stocks alone contributed to 35 points on the downside. And Bank Nifty fell 225 points just because of HDFC Bank. And in fact, ICICI Bank closed significantly higher, and despite that Bank Nifty fell 225 points. So the Bank Nifty did not collapse just because of ICICI Bank. So these are all the local things. But let us look at global things. And some of the Russian banks have been cut from the SWIFT terminal, SWIFT arrangement, and that has created huge volatility all over the world. And British Petroleum, a Britain company, so they own 20% stake in a Russian oil major company called Rosneft, and British Petroleum decided to offload their stake, 20% stake, for $25 billion US. And they've made the announcement, and that is their mistake. They should not have announced it. And what Russia has done, and Russia announced, okay, non-residents are not allowed to sell any more shares in Russia. So they closed the door. So maybe I was thinking, the way FIIs are selling every day 3,000, 4,000 crores, and in the last 5 trading session alone, they have sold more than 15,000 crore. And today again, they have sold another 4,000 plus crore. So taking the last 6 trading session, they're selling by 20,000 crore. So probably we have to announce the same thing. Non-resident Indians should not be selling their shares in Indian stock market. So that's why I gave the thumbnail like that. But of course, that is just for fun. I don't think that we can do that. But Russian can do anything. So this Russian news, like all kinds of things, lot of news. Russian central bank increased the interest rate from 9% to 20%. And, peace talk going on between Russia and Ukraine, the border of Belarus. And then Russia says, a nuclear deterrent is ready, So all kinds of news. And every headline news, the markets are reacting. And today, the GDP data came, and today the core sector growth data came, today fiscal deficit data came, but who bothers about any of these things? And today morning I said, no, Don't bother about technical, don't bother about open interest analysis, don't bother about anything. Now, only one thing you have to bother is the Russian-Ukraine conflict. So, I don't look at anything. And look, today, Nifty is up 135 point. Nifty close to 135 point higher. But what happened to all the put options? Even the 15,000 put option shot up. And 15,000 is very, very far away. I'm talking about the monthly options. All the call options also shot up and all the put options also shot up. Look at the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty closing around 36,000, 33,000 put option, which is 3,000 point away. We just have only 2 trading sessions. And tomorrow is a public holiday, and Wednesday and Thursday 2 trading session, 3,000 point away, it is trading around 50 rupees. Which means that the people who buy this will make profit only if Bank Nifty falls 3,000 point in just 2 trading sessions. No, it has to fall more than that. Even if it falls 3,000 point, this option will go to 0. So that is the kind of huge volatility now we are having. And no wonder India VIX shot up 7%. And very, very rarely you see the option premiums are shooting up when the markets move higher. Very, very rarely you see India VIX shooting up 7% when the markets are higher. And today, except banks, I think all other sectors did well. Look at the metal index, shot up like anything. But despite that, so this Russian-Ukraine fear is still there. So as I told you, the last week ahead and today morning also, so it may take few more days for things to settle down. Until then, the volatility is going to be very, very high. And today, for the first time, one of my friends suggested, sir, VIX is so high, and I'm sure with this Russia and Ukraine, all kinds of problems. And another big problem is that tomorrow we have a local holiday. All other markets will function, but our market will be closed. So if any development that is happening from now to day after tomorrow morning, the 2 days of developments, okay, we will have to factor in on Wednesday. So we may open gap up or gap down significantly. That is an expectation. It all depends, gap up or gap down, it all depends upon the development in Russia and Ukraine. So he said, why don't we buy option? So why don't we buy long straddle? That means at the money call option buy and at the money put option also buy. So I also thought, okay, let us look at it, but the premiums are so high. At the money put option and call option trading around 500 rupees in Nifty, and Bank Nifty trading around 1000 rupees plus. So I thought better no, don't do it. Okay, so option premiums are really fantastically high. And I told you in the morning, don't be a naked buyer or don't be a naked seller. So you will be chopped off. So today, as usual, FIIs have sold for 4,100 crore. And domestic institutions, FIIs have sold for 3,948 crores. Domestic institutions have bought for 4,100 crore. So domestic institutions have bought more than what FIIs have sold. That is one of the reasons why there was a huge intraday recovery. And I really do not know. I don't know whether really these DAs are such a good people or they are going to support only until LIC IPO. So today is almost February is over. So far we have not received any news about LIC. So let us hope something comes out very soon. So there is no point in talking about anything. So we just have to talk only about Russia and Ukraine. So please keep watching for the headline news, and also you may be looking at SGX Nifty from now until day after tomorrow morning. But one thing I'm fairly sure that markets are going to either gap up or gap down significantly. So until then, enjoy your Mahashivaratri holiday. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.